The Terminal, the story of Mehran Karimi Nasseri. Every person who's interested in movies and cinema has surely at least heard of Steven Spielberg's film The Terminal. But not many know that this phenomenal movie was based on a real-life story. The inspiration for this film was an Iranian refugee, Mehran Karimi Nasseri. Here is his story. He was born in 1945 in Masjid Soleiman, Iran, to a homemaker and doctor, which allowed Nasseri to grow up relatively affluently. At the age of 28, in September of 1973, Mehran had arrived in the UK to take course at the University of Bradford. He was exiled from Iran in 1977 for allegedly protesting against the Iranian Shah. After some time, he was awarded refugee status in Belgium. Later, he was able to travel between the UK and France, but in 1988, his papers were lost along with his briefcase. He had to return to France from London when he failed to provide his documents. He had to stay at the French Charles de Gaulle airport since he couldn't provide his identity or refugee status. Karimi remained at the waiting area for travellers without papers. Mehran later refused help from French and Belgian governments, stating that he wished to enter the UK as he originally intended on doing. In 2008, he had been living in a Paris shelter, though he returned to the Charles de Gaulle airport in September of 2022. Karimi died of a heart attack on November 2022 at the same airport he arrived at all those years ago. And this is the story of a man who inspired the famous movie The Terminal.